Sometimes, the friend who saves your life is the one no one else can see. In a small forgotten town beside a giant wetland lived a quiet boy named Aaron. He was only 10, but life had carved years into his heart. He had no parents, no siblings, no real home. He lived in an old shelter where the nights felt colder than the walls themselves. Aaron wasn't like the other kids. He didn't laugh easily. He didn't talk much. And he had never known what it felt like to have a friend. Every evening, after finishing his chores, he slipped out of the shelter and wandered toward the wetlands. It was the only place that didn't feel heavy. The tall grass swayed like it knew him, the water glowed silver under the fading sun, and the wind carried whispers from faraway places. One evening, Aaron walked deeper than ever before. That's when he heard it. A deep, ancient-sounding clatter. He froze. Between the tall reeds stood a massive bird. It was almost human height, still as a statue, with eyes that looked like they had lived 1,000 years. A shoebill stork. Aaron's breath trembled. He had seen pictures of them, but this felt unreal. The bird tilted its head and looked at him, not with fear, not with suspicion, but as if it knew him. "You're beautiful," Aaron whispered. The shoebill blinked slowly, like a gentle nod. That moment became the beginning of something magical. But soon, Aaron noticed something strange. No one else could see the bird. One afternoon, the shelter caretaker walked past and caught Aaron whispering to the empty air. "Aaron, who are you talking to?" she asked. He pointed. "To my friend." But all she saw was grass and wind. The kids teased him. The adults grew worried. But Aaron didn't care. The shoebill felt more real to him than any person who had ever walked out of his life. He named him Sora. Sora followed him everywhere in the wetlands but vanished the second someone else approached. Aaron felt protected for the first time. Seen. Understood. Then one evening, during a heavy storm, Aaron sat near the water, hugging his knees. He had overheard something at the shelter, something that crushed him. If we don't find his relatives soon, he'll have to move again. Again. Another strange building. Another group of strangers. Another goodbye. Sora stepped closer, lowering his giant beak until it touched Aaron's forehead. "You always show up when I'm falling apart," Aaron whispered. The bird let out a deep, soft clatter, almost like he was speaking directly to him. A wave of warmth spread through Aaron's chest. Calm. Strength. Something he'd never felt before. "Are you telling me not to give up?" he asked softly. Sora blinked again, slow and reassuring. That night, the storm grew furious. The wetlands flooded. Paths vanished. The world became a blur of wind, water, and darkness. Aaron slipped. The water pulled him under. He screamed, but the storm swallowed his voice. Then Sora came. The shoebill soared through the rain, grabbed Aaron's shirt with his powerful beak, and dragged him toward higher ground. Aaron coughed, shivering, but he was alive. Sora stood over him like a living shield, wings spread against the storm. For the first time, Aaron cried openly, safe in someone's presence. By dawn, the storm faded. A rescue team found him. But the real miracle? For the first time ever, they saw Sora. "Look at that," one rescuer whispered. "That bird, it protected him." Sora didn't move as they approached. He stood tall, proud like a guardian presenting the child he had saved. The caretaker hugged Aaron tightly. "We've been searching everywhere," she cried. Aaron glanced at Sora. "How can they see you now?" he whispered. The shoebill lowered his head. And in that quiet moment, Aaron understood. Sora became visible only when Aaron finally believed in himself. Only when he discovered the courage that Sora had been trying to awaken all along. A week later, Aaron wasn't the same lonely boy anymore. He spoke more. He smiled more. He helped the younger kids. and people began to see the kindness and strength he had been hiding for years. Sora still visited him in the wetlands. But now, everyone could see him. Sora wasn't invisible anymore. And neither was Aaron. Because sometimes, life sends a friend. Not to be seen with your eyes, but to help you finally see yourself. If this story touched your heart, hit subscribe. Your next life-changing story is just a click away.